my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake, and I am here talking about GMTK 2024 post-mortem. Alrighty then, so the results were pretty low. I got like 4,681 in enjoyment, 5,417 in creativity. Overall, I got 5,557, and for style, I got 6,177. Okay, so style comes to no surprise for me because, you know what? I didn't really necessarily have time to finish up the sprites, and I didn't have any time to do anything like that because it was kind of busy fighting with the camera. That you can see while going to the live stream. But one thing that I would have to say, though, is that from this failure, I'm just going to take whatever I can from it, okay? Because you know what? There are 1,000 more lessons to learn from failure than there is from success. And, you know, in this case, I kind of wanted to analyze myself here and talk about what I failed on and how I failed on it. And tell you the truth, I think part of it was just because I didn't have a thumbnail in it. Now, this was my fault. I couldn't think of anything for the game, and honestly, I didn't quite get necessarily a solid idea until after the game jam was over, so that was all my fault. I will openly admit to that. However, I will say, too, is that I wished I could have also had more time to finish up some of the graphics as well. That there would have also helped out a lot as well. But then, of course, there was also a lot of other issues, too. In fact, I've already addressed the criticism about the floaty jumps, which was probably the second most made criticism, and actually figuring out how to grab onto ledges. I made the up switch a toggle, which was the original idea in the first place, but instead that never happened, so instead it became press and hold the W button, or press and hold the up button, and then use the mouse for teleportation, even though I didn't really want that. I wanted to have like toggles for both of them, so that if you activate the teleportation, which by the way was supposed to be a grapple mechanic too, which really goes to show how much time I actually had. Like, you could have aimed with like a little cursor on the screen and using your keyboard to control that, and for well, yeah, when it comes down to jumping off of it, all you got to do is just press jump and then press the arrow keys while you're up in the midair. You didn't need to press and hold the up key. So, yeah, basically there's that. But the other thing that I also happened to fail on was the camera too. I'm still experimenting around with this. Right now, my camera still wants to like sort of make circles around the player, and honestly, it shouldn't be doing that, because it would cause some players to be dizzy, it could cause motion sickness. There's a lot of things that it could cause that honestly I don't really necessarily want in the terms of this. So I am... Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I do have a few ideas of how to implement something like this and how to get it to work. But at the moment, it's still not exactly being one-to-one, and it's not being perfect either. But I suppose it's something that I'm going to be working on for pretty much the next couple of days, and hopefully I might be able to get something solid out for a little bit. And one more thing that I would also like to say is that I also would like to improve some of the graphics too, though granted I don't know if it's going to be for the GMTK version of it, because I'm going to be doing one more update for the GMTK version since GMTK is now over. And then I'm going to be doing a version that is completely stripped of all GMTK branding. Yes, even in the title up top. Or, well, in the search bar up top, okay? And, because, you know what? I did get some positive feedback. Even if I've landed low inside the rankings, I did get positive feedback for this game in general. And honestly, I really do kind of want to keep pushing forward with it and make something that hopefully would be a tangible product. I don't think I'm going to charge for this. I mean, I may put it underneath a donate if you want to type of thing, like most of my games are right now. But honestly, once I release a final product, yeah, I'm not going to charge for it. I'm not going to charge for it at all. And then, of course, after that, I might start to work on Cowboy Boy Man, taking some of the lessons that I learned and some of the things that I've also... and some of the things that I also adapted and applying it to that. So stay tuned more for an update for Cowboy Boy Man. Also stay tuned for updates for Diagnosis Psychosis, which is also a horror game that I've been working on for quite some time now too. And of course, granted, even if I paused work on it, it doesn't necessarily mean that I haven't stopped coming up with ideas for it, because, you know, I'm still looking around and going like, oh yeah, this could be an interesting idea, this could be an interesting idea, you know? And that's something that I would like to do with Diagnosis. And, you know, there are things that I would like to apply to diagnosis psychosis that would definitely work. Also, stay tuned. I am planning on doing a recording of Roller Coaster Tycoon as well, and I also hope to do a little bit more local events as well. In fact, there's going to be one on Labor Day. I was planning on doing this as a joint collab with another YouTube channel called The 7 Ton in Wyoming, which I do have linked on my channel, but unfortunately it turns out that the truck that's supposed to be featured for the channel apparently sprung a gasket leak. Yeah, so unfortunately, I guess it's not really going to be there at the car show, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Gotta live with what you gotta live with, right? Anyway, so with that being said, I might as well end this video here. So if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.